Alright, we are getting ready to get the random draw going and see how this goes. It looks like we've got 24 people. Everyone's going to make the main, so the 3 heats will just be lining things up. Right now, Mitch and Tracy fastest. Alex and Chad, though, looking good, as well as Dylan, Bryce, and then Kevin, Gavin, myself. Then Chris a little bit off pace on total speed, as well as Colton. Alan mid-pack with Nick, James, my dad, Gregory, Dan, Rick, Nicholas, Kenneth, William, Frank, Johnny, and James round out the field. So we've got 2 minutes left in practice, well, minute and a half left in practice here. And then we'll do the random draw. I will go ahead and throw the heat race set in. Just built this stuff off of the Irwindale. And heat race set, we're on the chip hard, but in the main, I feel like I can't save tires if I'm on the chip, which makes no sense. Like, logically, there's no difference, but it just makes me feel like I'm driving too hard. So I've backed the gear off for the main, and we won't have to worry about that too much. The track is 100%. Tires are still going to be an issue, but not as bad as if it was a 0% track. Left sides you probably wear down quite a bit on the apron, but also using that apron to make the set feel a little more stable, just because I have got this thing loosened up a bit. But it looks like my main set is even quicker than my heat race set with fuel, so might just be the gear. But we're 9th quickest overall, and yeah, with it being a 120 lap race on a half mile, even though we're 100%, you know, we're still going to be wearing the tires out. So what do we have for heat races? Well, we get a good draw. We put it on poll here, and we will go out and, oops, sorry. I knew I was going to do this one of those days. Sorry about that. Let's turn that off.
Line up on the inside. Pit road is closed.
Let's go racing. 12 laps. Gotta refresh paint schemes. I haven't done that.
You don't get any extra tyre sets for this race, so let's be smart out there.
Looks like Dan has maybe missed the grid somehow.
Catch the pace car.
But, Alex starting in the back along with Chris. We may have a fairly easy run here, but I can't get too ahead of myself because this thing could just fall apart. Cat is going absolutely freaking nuts with a new toy.
One left to green.
Just like kangaroo hopped from one side of the room to another, dribbling her toy. But yeah, we just try to get a good start and stay out of traffic, which will be the best thing for us. Start. Didn't spin it out into one. And we'll use that apron up like we're at Langley. I'm gonna go as hard as we can just to kind of see what wear's gonna be like over a 10% length of the race, since we're doing 12 laps here. Be able to kind of get an idea. I'm not going to be doing any throttle management.
19.837. Got 10 laps to go.
Now, from the heat races to the A main, the weather could completely change because it's a whole day later. So, not sure how that's going to work out. I have it set to be able to change as much as possible if it wants to. Still getting decent runs. Not feeling any fall off here. Just going down and using all that apron, which is probably going to be wearing the tires, like I said, but we'll get some rubber down there. We have pulled almost 2 seconds on the field at the moment. Felt like the draw was pretty kind to us here.
19.935.
Just want to feel this thing out, know what it's going to do on a long run, because I think the most laps I've done is 6 laps, and the heat race and the main set are pretty much the same except for the gearing.
19.993. 5 laps to go.
Getting a little loose on exit as we come back up on track and slam on the throttle. Field. Two to go this time by. It is getting loose, but we're still pulling away, so that's good.
White flag, nice and smooth.
Back the throttle off there as we were at a bad angle. Or can be difficult if you really get the angle wrong. Instantly hit the wall. And we're going to bring it home. 3 seconds ahead of the field. In first, let's take a look at that tire wear.
You won? Yes.
Creepy yes. 89.92. So that makes me feel good about the tires. But now we can sit and watch everyone else, see what we have for this one. Let's get ourselves a nice seat. Alright, so in this race we've got William and Alan on the front row, Mitch and Frank second row, James and Bryce third row, my dad and James on the last row. And we need grandstands. Turn that up a little bit louder here. So another 12 laps. Everyone moves on. Just setting every third position here with these races. We'll see what Mitch can do. He's in the 16, so someone must have grabbed his number. Haven't seen him in a few weeks, but Stafford brings people out just because it's such a good track.
Green, green, green.
You're green. And I think Mitch is going to be the leader before we get to the exit of 2. William gives him room. He goes down to the apron, never even comes up on the track. Has to keep it low, but has completed the pass. Let's go back and see what we've got back here. The 67. William gets shuffled now. Oh, Bryce doesn't go as low as Williams thought he was going to go. A little bit of contact. Frank's going to try to work under him as well, but not going to get there. Probably should have shortened these races to 10, but it'll work out. We'll watch back here, see if my dad can get around James Taylor. He's working down on the apron. That's good to see. Needs to go down low on entry into 1 though, but he is crossing down onto the apron on exit. James gets a little loose ahead of him. He's going to go ahead and take a look on the inside, get the pass done as he's given room. Going to get a little loose maybe. Yeah, a little bit of a... Now he's got to get down. He's just not getting down low enough on that entry right now to really attack it, but now he's starting to figure it out. It's weird that you pretty much stay off the entire track. Everyone in line, and it looks like the next battle might be Frank versus James. Bit high there. Watching my dad, seeing if he's got turn 1 figured out yet. Mitch just rolling left side slightly down on the apron. No one really... Oh, there we go. My dad's eating up that apron now. James cuts down, trying to get a run. Can't quite get it. 0.8 now back to my dad. James going a little lower, trying to work the nose underneath. William gets bad exit. Frank, though, gets a little slide there and couldn't continue that run that he was getting out of the corner. Rice has got Allen. See if Allen's luck gets him to the finish in 2nd or 3rd, or somehow wrecked. Bryce gets loose off the corner. And my dad is closed in on these 3, so he's starting to figure something out here. James gets a really good run through the center of the corner. And now down to 0.4 for my dad, so if he could figure out the entry of 1, I think he would be able to catch these guys pretty quick. Allen gets a little loose there. We're white flag now, and James is going to be taking a look under Frank on the exit. Gets the nose there. Frank holds him off. And coming around for the win. Mitch gets the win. Allen holds on to second. Everyone keeps it clean. And there we go. Good, clean racing. Move on to the final heat race, and then we're going to just jump into warm-up and the A main. So. So, yeah, this is a pretty solid heat. Got Chad and Gavin up front, then Dylan and Colton, Nicholas and Nick, and then Kevin and Tracy at the back. So Tracy gets worst draw. That's probably best for him. And we'll see what Gavin can do. Dylan's got a new paint scheme. We're going to have to get used to that, but it's good. Yellow car is always good. So I believe we have a 3-minute warm-up and 4-minute warm-up, and then the main. So, Chad should be able to win this. But we'll see what Gavin's come up with. Because he was working with the Concord set, which is pretty much what we're running. Everyone gives a lot of room into one. And Colton's going to hold on to that third position. Nick has started his blinking. But right now, not affecting anyone. Tracy's going to head down to the apron to get the run. Can't quite get the nose there. Should be able to toss it in, though. And probably best for Kevin just to let off there and get him past, because we all know Tracy is crazy fast. Yeah. Pretty sure Kevin said he's been running the fixed setup in all these races and just taking it easy and then making it to the front. So that's a pretty impressive feat that he's done. And the Thunderbird's in the wall. Maybe. This is the place that Gavin loves to hit the wall the most at. Even on entry to corner, he somehow snags it. I didn't see any damage on it, so... might be alright. Colton, though, gaining on him with Dylan right behind. Tracy closing down on them. Nicholas has found himself at the back now, and he might have had a moment. Chad out front. About a half a second at the moment. Close down to 0.3. Everyone now starting to clip that apron slightly on entry at 1. Chad using up the apron on entry at 3. Gavin coming down in the center of the corner. Dylan kind of missed the apron all the way around the corner in 3 and 4. Tracy's now closing up on him. Now, Tracy's going to be, if he doesn't gain any more spots, he's going to be starting in 15th. which a couple of cautions, no big deal. But Dylan going for a look on Colton, gets down on the apron. He's going to all of a sudden find out, hey, there's a lot of grip there, but actually he doesn't get any grip on exit. Car slides on him as he holds it down. Around 3 to go now. Dylan's just got to protect. Make sure he doesn't open the door up in the center of the corner. Colton opens the door slightly, but Dylan wasn't low enough there. What he needs to do, best thing for him, is to get side by side with Colton, and Tracy's got nowhere to go. Tracy takes a chop down on exit, can't get the nose there, white flag's out. Gavin has caught Chad, but I don't think he's going to have any time to do anything with it. Tracy doesn't get the exit there. Chad's going to come around, get the win. Everyone keeps it clean back behind. Tracy all the way down to the yellow line. And there we go. Not a whole lot of passing going on. But 120 laps in the main is going to be a whole different thing. Alright, so we got 4-minute warm-up, 120 laps after that. And, yeah, let's head out on track. Let traffic get by. Just need to feel out what this thing's going to do to me. I didn't look to see how much track temps changed. We should have a fairly clean race though. But turn 1 on the start is always a little dicey if you get someone who dives it in or someone who thinks that everyone else is going to be on the apron.
Clear outside. 20.054.
My biggest goal here is going to be not slide the tires. I don't care about leading too much of this race.
20.011.
It's going to be more about the management of sliding the right front, sliding the right rear. I'll probably just keep it up on the bank bit so that we're not crossing a transition, not causing any extra slippage, and keeping it in the rubber. We'll probably run that way for the first 60, 80 laps. Minute and a half left.
20.259. Slow car down low, car stop down low. 20.216.
Alright. One more lap and we'll hop out and check what the tires are.
19.997.
So, down here and look at the wear. All right, 96.96. I'm good with that. Alright, well, 120 laps or 120 minutes. I don't think we'll hit 120 minutes. That would be a bit ridiculous, but we are starting on pole. Mitch outside of us, Chad right behind us, and yeah, we'll see how this one's gonna go. Just a quick reminder there. And let's put it on ourselves. I've seen some people jumping in and out of their cars. Probably a little overfueled, but again, no big deal.
Line up on the
As
inside.
always, though, no
Closed.
tires.
Pit road is closed.
And quick cautions. Give ourselves some distance to the pace truck so that I can go a little earlier than most are expecting. Try to spread things out a bit. Hopefully we get a nice clean race with less cars in this on a bigger track. I assume that we're gonna probably go quite deep into this if we get past lap 1. We don't have too many people out of position, and it just should be a good race. Stafford is always a good race.
Green flag.
Will everyone survive turn 1? We're not going to sit here and try to put best laps in. If Mitch wants to go past us, he can.
Car inside 24.319. Still inside. Clear.
I know that we are... Oh, someone just got turned back there. Looks like he got going.
5, 4, 7. The next car's the leader. I
said I wasn't going to go down to the apron, but I keep getting down to it. It does feel like we are working the right rear more than I want to center off. So I do think I need to run a little higher. Although maybe the apron is tightening me up, but then I don't want to start wearing the right front too much as well. So right now, I'm not worried about Mitch. I'm not going to worry about where he goes.
up, single file.
Looks
Pit
like
road is
James
closed.
and
Catch up,
William
16
have
cars.
come together. And then that gets Rick back caught up.
Catch up, 16 cars.
And always, we're going to go quick on these.
The pit road's open.
Could shorten it more, but right now the field is really spread out, so I'm going to give them a chance to catch up. Back of the field is not closing up quite as quick as I thought they would. That's fine, we don't need to be going instantly. Yeah, we're way over fueled, but not a big deal.
One to go, next time by. About to go green, stay focused. Post car is off.
Not too worried about this start, just go when he goes.
Green, the next car's the leader.
Try not to slip the tires. It's like Gavin got shuffled there. He got moved up to the high side. Chad had a little bit of a delayed start there.
20.533. The next car's the leader.
Yeah, we don't need to push it. We're in a very good position, and right now it looks like we got a lot of room to work with. 10 laps in. Trying to ease onto that throttle. Everyone's definitely saving a bit right now. Looks like Tracy is sitting back there around 8th. If I'm seeing the right car color. So yeah, right now it's just a management game. The good news is once the tires start getting worn, it's going to open up a lot of opportunities for everyone as well. If we get a long run, we're definitely going to get into lap traffic because there is a fairly large speed difference. And then I assume when we get to around lap 65 to 80, that's when we'll start seeing people having handling issues where the right rear just starts going away on him. I assume it's going to be a right rear issue, just with the way the thing feels like it can get loose if you push it too hard on exit. Looks like Mitch has backed it off a bit more. Got everyone closing up to us a bit. As Chris is pulling up to the back of Chad. We almost put ourselves in the wall, and Chad, I think, got a little loose there. Definitely a massive gap, though, mid-pack. Right behind Gavin is nearly a corner length worth of gap in traffic, so we're 7 seconds off of lap traffic. Oops, and I gotta turn that back on. Try to get it back on without wrecking myself. There we go. Everything is starting to tighten up behind us. But I don't feel like I'm pushing the car at all. I don't think Mitch has. We haven't seen him slide at all. It has looked like Chad's had a few moments, but I'm not 100% sure. Tight there though. 6 seconds to lap traffic. And we are 20% done with the race.
20.342.
Chad gets loose off the corner. That's going to open the door for Chris. Chris gets a big slide though on exit, it looks like.
20.357.
Mitch had a lot of turn on exit there. I think it's more that he's just not pushing it. Because it didn't look like the rear end slid, it just looked like it push up to the wall on exit.
20.31.
5 seconds to lap traffic.
Slow car down low.
Got one going around. Rick is around. He's going though. Be down on the apron there.
20.346. Car inside.
Only place he could really go with how quick we were up on him after his spin. Now he's just going to kind of get trapped there and should be able to get back behind Gavin and then get into a normal line. Alright, back in the field, almost 4 seconds ahead of us. Trying to figure out when my go lap is going to be. But we just got loose there, and it looks like Mitch has stepped on it since we got up to his bumper. So, we'll just continue to ride. Hopefully, not allow Chris to get past us. Yeah, Mitch has kicked it up a notch. Chris has kicked it up a notch. If he gets to us, I think we'll let him go and hope that he can push Mitch into running hard.
20.351.
Right now, I'm not ready to go quick. Still got 85, 86 laps left. Hard.
20.343.
Chris is falling off just a little bit there. It also feels like I've picked up a bit of speed. There's times where I just go a little bit quicker because I hit the line going slow and it's just quicker. Lap traffic about ready to come into play. Sadly, it looks like Rick is tagged on to the back of Gavin just fine. It started up front, but had that early spin from most likely contact. And looks like he's got a quick car, but it's going to be impossible for him to get back on the lead lap now. No lucky dogs, got to race your way back. Grab the wall a little bit on entry, don't need to do that too much. And the back of the field is saved. We're under caution. Looks like Nick King has gone around.
Pit road is now open.
It looks like he's pulled off, possibly. All right. 2 caution laps and we'll get back going. This is gonna bring, like, Chad and Tracy were starting to fall off a little bit there. Not fall off, but I think just kind of save their stuff. There was gonna be a gap for us to kind of fall in behind Chris, but that is no longer there. Let's see where my dad is running. He is in 19th.
1 lap to green.
So, lap cars are allowed to race. Rick, only lap car right now. Just not having good luck.
Get ready, going green. Post car is off, time to do your job.
Almost got myself in a bad situation there. very easy to get yourself going way too quick on a restart, so you just gotta be patient. We don't need to be setting best laps yet. Ease into the throttle. Tracy, those worked his way up to 4th now. Chad is getting shuffled. Got a little loose there as I got somewhat tight in the middle of the corner. Kind of looks like the mid-pack is going a little quicker this time as well. Chris is going to get a run on us. Don't worry about it. Tracy gets past us. Oh well, there's a big gap behind him. And we'll settle in there. Let them all go race hard, hopefully. Chris looks really loose in the center of the corner. Oh, he's really loose on entry as well. But it might just be prediction code showing him a little more sideways. Just trying to get a little bit of a distance from Dylan. Not really able to. He's looking fairly quick. But we're not sliding. That's our main goal. Don't slide. Second, just get some distance to him. What I need now is Chris to put pressure on Mitch, make him go faster. 10 laps away from halfway. I think we can step up the speed a little bit to hold position.
20.284.
Getting tight, so it might not hurt to push it a little harder.
20.214.
Okay, that got enough heat in the right rear.
20.1.
Might be too loose to push it hard. But really haven't went all that quick. 20.1 is our fastest lap, so that's not that great of a lap, but it is wanting to do a little spin on exit right now. do too much more of that. How do I solve that? I think we go low, let it slide the right front in 3 and 4 to try to counteract that getting loose. And then just throttle management.
Outside clear.
Yeah, we're really tight in 3 and 4 and very loose on exit of 2 right now.
20.3.
All after just doing like 2 laps of pushing. Not a good sign. Laps away from halfway. Yeah, if anyone has just done a complete saving and they get a caution with about 40 to go, they're going to be difficult to hold off on corner exit.
20.312.
It looks like Chris is tightened up, so it might have just been prediction code that made him look like he was really loose on entry and center. Or it has just gotten tight. I'm going to go ahead and move the brake bias back.
20.251.
Starting to check out. Dylan's not putting up a big charge on us, but I don't want to get behind one more person.
20.33.
I think we're going to be able to push. I think it's going to go away on us grip-wise on exit if we really start hammering it. Where I need to really make gains is in the center of the corner and then be easy on the exit.
20.188.
Yeah,
they want you in single file. Pit road
that one looks like it is, once again, maybe James. Not sure. But that's going to bring everyone back together and tighten things up again.
The pit road is now open.
Yes, I think it is time to cool the tires off a bit as well. At least as much as we can on the lighter colored asphalt. So, yeah, it looks like James, Frank, no, just James. James and I think just James got called for that. Don't know how he's not getting sent all the way to the back, but could be another thing where people forget.
1 to go, next time by.
That caution gets sent all the way to the rear. Or maybe everyone else was caught up in it as well. It's close to go time.
Get ready, going
but not
green.
quite. I'm gonna clear all when we
Post car is off.
get going, just in case.
Green, green, green.
Trying to take advantage of this door being open, but can't quite get there.
The car outside. Still there. Clear.
All
Outside. 20.418. Still there. Hold your line. Stay low. Still there.
big push.
Keep low. 20.209. Clear.
Alrighty. Up to third. Car's getting tight.
20.
Chris trying to get in line now.
You're now in third.
It looks like he's getting shuffled. Gavin's starting to push it a bit. Trying to make his way up past him as well. Let's try to be easy on throttle on exit. Mitch looks like he's still stupid fast. He's been able to just baby it and hold on to the lead. Big nose shove there.
20.08.
Gavin showing a little bit of speed as well. He's close up to the back of Dylan, it looks like. Still a long ways to go. Gavin gets down low. Chris trying to follow him through. He clears him in one go. Chris following through. And it looks like Chad holds on. Does not send it in to try to follow them through. Yeah, I'm not seeing any issues with these guys in front of us. Tracy maybe is going to get tight with the way that he's doing 1 and 2, but I'm not seeing him get loose at all. It's a little tight in 3 and 4, but that's probably good for us to balance out when I do get too loose off of 2. To go.
20.199.
Overgrove entry. Hit the brakes hard. Eat it up the right rear a bit.
20.188.
Really strong. He's just been sitting back there in 7th and 8th, not really doing anything to his tires up until about 15 laps ago. Oh, he got big loose out of 4.
20.263.
Get big loose onto corner entry. Couple clicks back forward on the brake bias. We're getting really aggressive on throttle off the corner, but it hasn't felt like it's going to step out on me, so possibly get away with it. I gotta go back on the brake bias. Corner entry. We just need that extra looseness in 3 and 4. I mean, I guess I could change it down each straightaway, but tight there.
20.245.
Mitch starting to pull back away. I don't think Tracy's car is driving like he wants it to.
231.
He grabs the wall a bit. I'll just take advantage of that.
The next car's the leader. Keep low. Keep low. 20.273. Outside is clear.
Points-wise, he's got this thing fairly wrapped up. And looks like Mitch was going to beat him no matter what. I don't think we've got anything for Mitch. Gavin might. But Gavin and I are racing each other in points. So as much as I'd like to let him go and catch Mitch, I'd rather beat him in points, and there's only one race left in this, but I don't think we've even got an option to hold him off. He's got to time that run slightly better on exit, and he'll be able to get past us. Nothing we can do there.
Stay high, there's a car on the low side. Still there.
Back it off. Let him go so we don't allow Chris to get too close to us. And hope that his tires start to go. I think ours have started. But lap traffic, who knows what's going to happen with that. And we've had cautions. Uh-oh. Wasn't expecting to hear that call. I don't think we've heard that call in this series yet. I think we've got enough to get to the end, but as long as it doesn't start going around on us where we can't control the damn thing, trying to push it. Chris isn't able to set up the pass quite yet, so we're gonna do what we can. Heavy lap traffic ahead. Heavy lap traffic, old tires. They're nearly 3 wide. Johnny backs out of it smartly and just gets to the high side.
Outside clear.
And we get tight there. Chris is going to get a run on us. Wasn't able to quite take that run off the corner, so we were still able to turn down before he could get a nose on us.
Outside clear. Outside 20.503. Outside is clear.
They are 3 wide back there. Mitch is just checked out. No handling issues, probably no tire issues. Gavin's not really able to get away from us. He got that initial gap, but then it looked like he just started falling off. Chris is quicker than us. He just needs to set the pass up. He's having a hard time doing that. He needs to back up his entry a little bit, cross down on exit, but right now when he catches us there 3/4 of the way through, he's just got to slow down. He needs that to happen as I push up the track, so backing up your corner just a little bit so that you get that run slightly later on the exit of the guy. And James is around. Not going to throw a yellow for that. It's too good of a race right now. I'm pretty sure that's his second yellow now. Here comes Colton. Can Chris pull away from us? Is his exit just that bad?
20.562.
Colton was hoping for a yellow there. Gavin's catching Mitch. 13 to go. I don't know if Mitch got slowed up in traffic or that spin. We got up top and just no turn. No need to screw ourselves over there, and Colton's been sliding up the track in the middle of the corner pretty hard. I think it's our right front. I think that is what is gone. Our right front's about to blow, probably down to like 15, 10%, but we just no turn now. We had that one slide of line off and it just murdered the turn. Looks like Mitch has pulled back away, but Colton's probably fastest on track right now. So if caution comes out, he could win this thing.
Car outside, 20.664. Stay low, there is a car on the high side.
We just got to nurse this thing home and hope we can hold on to 5th. Kevin's gotten around Tracy. So he's once again showing up right at the end. Great job to him. Gavin's going to pass us in points. You know, Tracy might not be able to hold on to his tires. I mean, if ours is, he's started to fall off right, you know. Oh wow, we've got Rick. Looks like he went into the grass.
20.571.
Whole bunch of dirt thrown up onto the track there. No cautions yet. It's going to be a mess, though, if we do get cautions, because some of us can turn, and some of us, like me, cannot turn. Bryce is up to 7th. William is in 9th. Chad is in 10th. We've got Frank possibly with tire issues. Dylan, oh wow, he has right front issues. He's all the way a lap down in 14th now. He's just trying to get that thing around. It is very unstable, it looks like.
20.678. Car outside. Outside, clear.
Looks like Chris is falling off as well.
Let's go.
We got 2 laps to hold off Kevin. I don't even think that's a possibility, because he can actually turn his car. He's going to set up the pass off the corner smartly, gets the crossover done, and we're going to try to hold on to it.
White flag, stay smooth.
He can go to the apron and pass us, because
Clear inside.
his car still turns. Although he doesn't dive it in, he could have. Give him room.
Still inside. Stay high to the car on the low side.
Nothing for us here. He uses our 4 tires to help him around, and 6th place.
All right.
Good race though to everyone. Hopefully there wasn't too many issues
Good job. Very good
in the
job.
back. And good job to Mitch holding on to it. I think that's the first time he hasn't had tire issues. 11:37. Gavin with a 2023. That's a good one. Rick 2120. Tracy, he went the other way. Dylan went the other way. And Kevin with a 3441. He was set. How did that one play out, though? My dad gets 11th, so he holds on to his tires and finishes on the lead lap. That's a good run for him. And yeah, let's take a look at what all happened out there for the cautions. That looks like James gets in the back of William, sends him around, he checks up, and Alex is there, and the caution. Let's see what happened to Rick as well, I just remembered that. So he's up quite high, and then just doesn't come up off the corner there, so contact must have happened on lap 2. Oops. And then he just kind of slows up as he crosses the apron there, and Bryce just gets into him there. Just a racing deal there. The nose was up a little further, I would call it on Rick, but I can't even call that on Bryce just because it's just one of those deals. So, then we saw the next caution. Let's take a look at what happens next. Nick throws it in, slides up, hits Kevin, and then Nick is right there to run into it, and that is what caused that one. James really loose on the exit there, and it looks like he is just snagging the wall a few times. We go, oh, Rick's blinking. I don't normally see that out of him. Really blinking hard. And James loses it on his own here. Hits grass, overcorrects, slides back up the track, and Kenneth nowhere to go. Frank going in. They're all using a much higher center of the corner line there. Let's drop to the end of the race where we've started to see people going around. Oh, Allen, big push into the wall there. Mitch's car was just hooked up. Dan trying to cross over, gets into William. He saves it. Thankfully. Dylan's right rear, I believe, is trying to kill him. Frank missing the right front, as well as Gregory. Colton, he had all tires on it and was flying. Johnny into the wall. Allen's headed to the wall again. Nothing happens there. Everyone's just trying to give room. Johnny's getting loose and headed to the infield, but is in a safe position. No caution needed. This is James. He self-spins again and down on the grass, so I figured it's best not to throw the caution there manually, as I hadn't done it all race long. That's it. Oh, Tracy's rear tire is going away. And we try to hold him off. Nothing we can do, though. He just did a much better job on his tires. And just another great race, although this time we went backwards. Not the best tire management out of me. I thought we could get away with going when we did, and it was way too early. So let's take a look at the results, and then we'll take a look at the season standings. While I'm loading that up, just a reminder. So, next to last race, 120 laps at Stafford. Mitch goes fastest, leads all the laps. Well, except for the first lap, which we led. And, yeah, there was no use in fighting him. Gavin's going to gain a ton of points on us there. He gets 25 points. We get 17. Colton gets a good finish in third. Chris holds on to fourth. Kevin, fifth. Myself, Bryce, Tracy, William, Chad, my dad, Alex, Dan, Kenneth, Gregory, Dylan just can't hold on to those tires. James, Rick, it was a bad race for Rick. Just no luck there at all. Johnny, Alan, Frank, James, Nicholas, and Nick. So, points. Right now, Tracy, 185 points. Gavin, 177. Myself, 175. And Gavin's got a chance at this. He needs to put the laps in at Hickory and get ready for whatever. I mean, he's close. And if Tracy wrecks or finishes kind of outside the top 6, I think it would be, then a win for Gavin would possibly get him the championship, which is pretty crazy considering 0 wins on the season, but he's been consistent and finishing in the top 10. So, hope you've been enjoying this one. Fun series, but coming to an end, and I think next season we'll be going to dirt. Not sure yet, though. Just got to try out the new updates, but yeah, another great short track race. Not as racy as I would have liked it, but yeah, just kind of how it happens if you have too much grip and not enough power at Stafford. So, thanks for watching.